Hello. Hello, welcome. All right. So I'm hoping that the picture quality will be better today. So let's take a look. Ooh. It's not looking so bad. Not looking too bad. All right, great. I'm going to check out how that looks on the site as well. Let's see. I'll go ahead and open it up. Let's look. All right. Yeah, I think the picture quality is way better. So let me know what you think in the comments below or here live if you're here live. But I think the picture quality is better than it's been. That certainly is the goal. All right, so I actually spent so long last night working on my monthly reflections. Since I'll be out of town during the actual like Passion Planner event over Zoom where you do monthly reflections all together. I love attending that event. It's a little bit late for me, but at the same time it works out since my baby goes to sleep. But yeah, I'll be out of town. So basically I did all of that last night. It felt really good. And here are the pictures from this week. So if you've been here before, you know that I kind of end up using my planner as a scrapbook. There's little baby Arthur reaching for the camera. And there he is with my husband. All right, so I've got a couple things to finish up from last week. I want to put these photos in. I want to journal about starting something new, and I knew I wanted to wait on that till the end of the week because I knew something would come up during the week. I just had that feeling. I didn't know what it was yet. Now I do. So I'm going to journal about that, put these in. I'm going to add a few stickers on this page just because I kept it so minimal last week, but I want to add some stickers. And then we'll get started on next week. So, okay. So I'm going to just start with the journaling. So let me know if you journal, if you have like a journaling practice. Obviously, I've got a daily one. My weekly one is just this little spot, so it's not much. It's not that intimidating. And my monthly one is the monthly reflections in Passion Planner. So the good thing that happened this week. So a couple things. Fall weather. So happy for that. And then second, I hit affiliate on Twitch. So that's amazing. It's like, that's going so well. It's growing so much more quickly than I expected. So I feel super grateful about that. Oh, and how could I forget? I have my cacao here since it's morning time. So again, let me know if you're drinking a hot beverage. I might do my couple breaths with this cacao before getting started, before I take my first sip. So I've got a video on that, but I always do some like mindful breathing with the cacao before I drink it. So I'm gonna do that. Good morning, Alicia. I was just doing my breathing practice with cacao. This is a mixture of cacao, so like bitter, dark chocolate taste with dandelion root tea. It's called Dandy Blend. It's kind of like, It looks like instant coffee. You mix it in, and maple syrup. So we'll see how sweet I made it today. Let me know if you're drinking anything hot and comforting this morning or otherwise. But how are you doing today? And let me know if I'm saying your name right. Alicia, I think is what I said, but maybe it's like Alicia. All right. Are you working on anything this morning or just hanging out? All right. So like I said, I'm gonna put these photos in from last week. I'm gonna decorate with a few stickers. So I end up using the week as scrapbooking, especially because my schedule is so, it's not that it's sparse because I'm super busy, you know, taking care of the baby and everything, but as far as actually scheduled things in my planner, it certainly is, I don't have as much like scheduled, but it's been this lovely opportunity here. I'll show you last week's to scrapbook, you know, and like keep memories in here. All right, so a few things I actually forgot to put in here last time though is my husband's orchestra concerts. Okay, now I'm gonna grab my box of stickers. I'm gonna shut the door as well, just in case. All right, so is this too bright pink to add? I kind of think it looks fun. So let's go with that. Ooh, moon milk. Is that the one that's kind of pink? Oh, perfect. Is that the one, it's like a light pink color? I feel like I saw some ads for that and I was like, that is a pretty, pretty drink. But I can't remember what's in it. What's in moon milk? I'm such a fan of like all of these, I don't know, just like, what am I saying? I'm such a fan of these drinks that aren't coffee, you know, that aren't the typical, the ones that are so good for you that you can make really fun lattes with. It's something I absolutely love. So I'm going to use the washi tape to stick these photos in. So let's see. I was thinking of putting this one kind of like there. And then I'm going to use this to make a little border around it. To really get it in there. It's kind of, it feels like a picture frame almost. I realize it's super obvious in these lives that I'm still like wearing my robe, like pajamas, but you know, oh well. It's morning time for me, and taking care of a baby sometimes means like perpetual pajamas, but I do plan to get dressed today. We are going on an outing. We're going to the orchard. Pink or blue or lavender? It's warm milk with herbs. The herbs change the color of the milk. You do lavender. Oh my goodness. So it's like a light purple. Oh, that sounds gorgeous. Do you use any particular kind of milk with it? I'm imagining it with oat milk, but I don't know. It just sounds so good to me. All right, look at this adorable photo of my baby and my husband. So cute. I think that should be like there, and then perhaps this one should be here. So the blue herbs, what would that be? Is it like butterfly pea tea? In the pink, is that like, I'm imagining something red. Oh my goodness, my throat. Oh, you know what I was gonna do? I was gonna put on music in the background. I forgot about that. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me though, Alicia, if the music's too loud or if it's too quiet and you can't hear it. But let's try it out. I've been meaning to do it, and then every time I just like, I feel like I just mess up the like how to do it, and then my husband helped me set it up today. Oh gosh. Hold on one second. Sorry for the ad. I hope it's not playing through anyway, even though I muted it, because it's like going through my computer. Okay. Okay, is that playing? You know what? Let me see. Sound, maybe it's under here. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to get him to help me again, because I don't think I'm doing it right. No music today, but I promise that the next time we're doing this live, I'm going to have that figured out. I know that for like a month I've been saying it, but... Wait, what's perfect? The music? I couldn't see it coming up on my thing. Like, I couldn't see that it was playing through the speaker. So yeah, so this next week, we are going out of town. So the normal live streaming isn't happening, but, oh, you could hear it? Did it sound good? Okay, I'll play it. It's weird that I can't see it on here. Okay, does that sound okay, or does it just sound like it's like the stream's just picking up me playing it through the computer, if that makes sense, or does it sound clear? Sorry for the like tech issues. But anyway, this next week we're going out of town, but I still have videos going up every night for October. We're doing spooky stories every single night. I've collected some true ghost stories and I'm reading them. So that's really fun. But the streaming isn't going to happen probably, although we're going to be in a log cabin. And I think that would be such a cool location to stream tarot readings from. So I just might do it, but if I do it, it'll be sort of a surprise. It's not going to be like planned out. Oh, good. Thank you, Lucia. Okay, I'm so glad. Maybe he did set it up for me then. You know what? I can see it now on my thing, the little green bar going up. Okay, I guess it's working. It's not too loud or anything? Well, that's exciting. Anyway, so for next week's Plan With Me, my plan, because we'll still be out of town Saturday, is that I'm going to pre-record it, and then it's going to go up as a premiere. So I can still probably hang out and chat, But yeah, it's going to be pre-recorded. So what are you up to this weekend, Alicia? I'm excited to go out of town, but at the same time, I've been really scrambling to get things done. I typically do this where it's like, if I'm going out of town, I want to get everything on my to-do list done so that I don't have to think about it and I can like fully relax. I think I have this problem lately that, what's the word? I let my to-do list on my head take up too much space in my brain. All right, so then in the space of infinite possibility, I journal about whatever the challenge of the week was. And so last week's was start something new. And I actually decided not to journal about it ahead of time because I wanted to see what that was. I had an idea that, or I had a sense that something new would come up in the week and I wasn't sure what it was and that I'd want to journal about it at the end of the week. And it did. So I'm glad I did it that way. But I'm going to take a second to journal about that. Basically this week I hit Twitch affiliate and it was really exciting that there was a lot to learn. Ooh, a quiet weekend? Oh, that sounds lovely. No kids this weekend. We're gonna have time to do some self-care, hopefully. Oh, that sounds so lovely. That's what I'm hoping for this this trip we're taking, that it'll just be like a nice break. So same. Okay, and lastly, I want to add some stickers. I'm going to pull from the Women's Empowerment sticker book. I'm going to use the Stay Magical one. And perhaps some of these fun like stars and stuff. There's the sunshine. Oh, I'm gonna put this one. This one says, "I'm still growing." I'm gonna put it under my baby here. He's still growing. These stickers will also help hold down these washi tapes. Washi tape isn't the strongest tape, you know. It's good for decoration, but Okay, let's see. Let's do some more hearts right here. And perhaps some, there we go. All right, so maybe just one more little flower. Okay, one more sun. And I think we'll call that week good. All right, so now let's start this next week. Oh, there's my reflection. Oh yeah, I wanted to decorate the month of October a little bit more. Okay, let's see our options. This seems kind of sunshiny. I didn't have, or maybe I did have my washi tapes last week. I don't know. I basically saved it for this week. Okay, I'm choosing some washi tapes here. How about kind of this is sort of Halloween-y, I think. So using this with the polka dots. Especially because I'm using some of these like more black and white stickers. They're really cute. I use the moths because we see the most fabulous moths at the cabin. Like we saw a Luna moth there, one of those big green moths. Oh, it was incredible. Okay. So I'm gonna make it going across here. Start. And let's see, maybe going across here too. This month is my baby's 1-year birthday. I'm so happy. Although we haven't planned it yet. Hopefully today we're going to see one of my friends who I would love to be there, and maybe she'll help me plan it. We're thinking maybe just like an outdoor, maybe it's just like 2-hour gathering. Make him some cake. He hasn't ever had any cake. And enjoying the fall weather. I'm gonna move this camera. I'm gonna move it here. This kind of represents the cabin trip. I'm gonna make this go down here. All right, now let's see. Was this under... I'm trying to see where those stickers were. so funny I can't find them anymore. Oh, these are cute. I feel like these would be fun for maybe November. I just feel like October needs something extra, and I'm just not sure what it is. What about... Maybe I'll put this self-love club thing in here and journal about that at some point. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. And that probably kind of ties everything together. I don't know why I can't find those moths though. Maybe I used them all. Sort of surprising though. All right. Okay, and now for the real deal. Let's look at this week. So, like I said, this isn't a typical week because we are going out of town. Let me choose the washi tapes for this week. So do you use the planner, Alicia? Or what's your favorite planner? What do you like to use? I've pretty much been with Passion Planner since the beginning. I certainly do use other planners and journals though. But they've been my favorite for a long time. Oh my goodness, I cannot choose. And here I am. I thought I got new washi tape. Maybe I'll just go with the same October theme. What if I did these two? All right, we're just gonna go with that. So let's see. Ooh, here is our challenge of the week. If you wish to move mountains tomorrow, you must start by lifting stones today. It's an African proverb. Stay on course with your biggest goal this week by breaking it down into steps, assigning time frames, and writing them into your weekly schedule. Well, I will be out of town, so I don't know if I'll be doing much stuff in terms of to-do list or steps this next week. But I definitely could plan that out going forward. Like, I'm thinking about, you know, just like really taking the streaming thing seriously in that I am going to be more timely, you know, show up to streams on time, schedule them ahead of time and stick to the schedule. Let's see, doing mental preparation for it. Like for the tarot streams, I think I really need to do grounding and centering before I start and when I end. Kind of like releasing all of that. And I've got an idea of how I want to do it. It's just that I'm always kind of running late, so then I don't end up doing that. But I think it's really important. So hey, KD. Aw, that is so sweet. Yeah, hey, got my tea here. Do you have a tea? I'm so glad that you're here. I love that you've been doing the morning meditation. I think it's just so lovely to start the day, even just like with simple mindfulness. It makes such a big difference. The tea meditation, I do it every single day with my cacao. In fact, I did it at the beginning of this stream before anyone was here, but I basically, sorry if the music's loud, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. It sounds loud to me. Maybe it's fine, I don't know. Let me know if the music's too loud. Ooh, you've got a homemade latte-ish coffee, cool. Yeah, so basically the tea meditation is 4 breaths. And I do the 4-7-8 breath, but you can do any that feels right. But it's basically like breathing intention into the tea before you drink it. And the first breath is just grounding and centering, like bringing yourself to the present moment. The second breath is connecting to like an energy center or a chakra for the day. I've got a routine where I connect to a different one each day of the week. And hold on one second, I'm gonna turn down the music just a tad. It's like kind of distracting me. Okay, and then the third one is you set your intention for the day. And then the fourth one is breathing in gratitude. So yeah, I do that every day, and it's been really, what's the word? It's another simple but powerful practice, I think. But how are you? How's your week been? You know what? I'm going to change my mind. I want to use the music this week. My husband's going on a cool trip tomorrow to play a concert. Oh my goodness, I'm not lining this up for some reason. Please line up. It's been better? Oh, that's so good. My week's been pretty good. It's been slightly stressful, but I think, we're about to go out of town. So anytime before a trip, I just like feel the need to get absolutely everything done so I don't have to think about it on the trip. And then I end up like really stressing myself out. Yes, he does. He plays the double bass. I play the violin, but just as a hobby, like for fun. He plays the double bass like professionally as his actual career. So yeah, tomorrow he's got that concert. Then after that, we're gonna go to the cabin. It's his family's. It's this old log cabin. It's over 100 years old. It's been in his family since 1912, and it's just like really rustic, really remote in the mountains in New Hampshire. So that's where we're gonna go. And I'm not gonna plan any lives while I'm there, any live streams, but I might decide. There is Wi-Fi, so I might decide to pop on and read tarot at some point, but if I do, it'll be like as a surprise, I guess, because I'm just not planning it out. Oh dear, Streamlabs. We're not doing tarot readings right now. Let me turn that off. Really? No way. Oh my gosh, KD, oh wow. Were you thinking like, you were thinking double bass? Like, Or were you thinking like guitar bass? Or you just heard the word bass? You're incredible. You're so psychic. Okay. Cloudbot. Timers. Turn that off. I should remember to turn that off at the end of each stream. I know. Well, it's not glitching. It was my fault. I left that on, so I just turned it off. Oh, here, I'll show you this. Since you were here last week when I was starting the other spread, weekly reflection, I added in some photos here. So here's my husband and baby. Yeah. Baby. Oh yeah, well, you know, if you watch the, I've got like a home tour video, and you can see he's got 2 double basses in it. You can see those. He's got one for his, like, his, legit playing, I guess I'll say, and then one for outdoors. Like if he has to play outdoors, he doesn't want to take his nice bass, he's got another one. Oh yeah. The double bass. Here, let me see if I've got a photo in here. I feel like I do somewhere. But think like orchestra, you know? Like not band. Well, okay, you can kind of see it here. You can see the top of it here. So there's neck, but it's like, or like think jazz, you know, like those big basses that someone is plucking in jazz. He plays it in orchestra, but I'm not sure if I have any more photos of it. Oh well. Do you know what I mean though? But you know what? You're not wrong, Katie, because he also does play bass guitar. They're tuned the same, but professionally he plays the bass, like the upright double bass. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's what I should have led with. It's like a giant cello. Exactly. All right, so this week's focus is going to be relaxing since we're going out of town. And since I'm being so not relaxed right now, and this whole past week I've been kind of like working really hard and being kind of stressed out. So that can come to an end. Yeah, it's a really cool instrument. It's really gorgeous too. But yeah, if you see, I mean, they're giant, so it's like it takes up a lot of room in the living room. But you could like skip through the home tour video and you can see, I think both of them are in there, his 2 basses. What? Streamlabs? I turned that off. I don't understand. Oh, you know what? Maybe I was logged in with Twitch. Oh, okay, I just really need to remember to, I'm sorry about that. Obviously we're not reading tarot right now. I need to remember at the end of each stream to actually turn off all those like automatic things. Okay, timers. Oh my gosh. I know, Streamlabs, I'm so sorry that we weren't paying attention to you. Okay, there we go. Yeah, exactly. It's Mercury retrograde. That's so true. That's so true. Okay, so I'm going to make a goals list. So basically, this will be for when we get back, but this is what I'm doing. So the challenge of the week is stay on course with your biggest goal this week by breaking it down into steps, etc., etc. Now, we're going out of town, so I'm not like super focused on goals this week, but I am going to write a list of what to focus on when we get back. And one is going to be stick to stream schedule and start on time and make time for grounding and centering. I really need to do that before doing readings for people. I'm always like kind of in a rush to get the stream going, and I intend to do it, but it often doesn't happen, but it's so important. So, okay, so those are my goals. And then, okay, so basically tomorrow my sister is staying with me while Luke does his big concert, and then we're going to the cabin. So I'm gonna write, and we're meeting up his family, my in-laws, at the cabin. So I'm gonna do this. Because this week we basically don't have a schedule. So this is probably gonna be mostly photos from the trip. I wish I had my calligraphy pen. It's coming in the mail. But I'm just gonna put family time there. Oh, I'll do an exclamation point. And then C-A-B-I-N, and then I'm gonna put cabin. So let's see here. Streamlabs is haunted, absolutely. So does it feel like fall where you live? It started really feeling like fall this week for me. Yeah, kind of. I mean, I haven't used it yet. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. But I found one, it's like you put refillable ink in it. I love using something called a glass pen, but I've lost my glass pen. And I'm sad about it. And then I was like, you know what? This is a good opportunity. I've wanted to get into calligraphy. I practiced a bit of hand lettering, but it's with those like brush pens that are more like plasticky, and I wanted like a metal calligraphy pen. So I'm gonna do that because I think that that would be really fun to use for stuff like this, but also like down here in this section of the planner. Nice, you're wearing a sweater. Fall is my favorite season. Like, it actually makes me feel so much more energetic. Summer makes me feel very, like my energy gets lower in hot weather for some reason. Yeah, it's cool. A Google Glass Dip Pen. I got one for Christmas once, and then I was just obsessed with it. Okay. So I'm actually going to color this in brown because I think it goes with the color scheme, and then I know I'm going to have photos from the cabin in here, so they'll probably end up being very brown. It's a log cabin. So that's what I'm going to color this one in as. You dip the glass pen in ink like a quill. Exactly, exactly. And it works really well. I demonstrate one. There's a video that I have called like eco-friendly planning or something. I was talking about how to like, you know, have pens without having plastic, and I demonstrate the glass pen in that, but I bet you there are easier, like if you just search glass tip pen, I bet that there are videos that are just all about it. That would be easier to watch than mine. End of summer, early fall. Yeah, it's nice time. It's a nice time. I love every season, I really do. But I'm definitely, I mean, I'm a winter baby. And then I live in pretty much the most beautiful place for fall. I live in the Catskill Mountains, and people come from all over just to like look at the leaves around here. Katie, I'm trying to, am I remembering correctly that you were wanting to move? Was that something? Was that you? I feel like earlier on in streaming I was talking to someone about like really wanting to move. I've never used a normal quill. I found it pretty easy to use. I think mine, it was only not easy if I forgot to rinse it off. And because it basically goes through these little grooves in the glass to make it very nice and smooth, the line. But if any ink, I'm sorry for the cough, if any ink like dried in the little grooves, then it was difficult to, like it wouldn't flow as nicely, if that makes sense. You're still there. Ugh. I'm sure that the opportunity is going to present itself for you to move. Are you in the US or in a different country? You don't have to say where you are online. I'm just curious. All right, so I'm going to put in a couple stickers. There they are. I was looking for those earlier. Those are ridiculous. Oh my gosh, I was looking at these awards here. It's like, didn't kill my plants yet. Paid my bills. I ate a vegetable. Cooked something edible. Showered today. So funny. I almost worked out. That's ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna put this like stack of books here because I want to read while at the cabin. I know, they're so funny. Oh, you're in Canada. We're thinking of moving very close to Canada. We're thinking of moving to Buffalo, New York. You know, I really bet I'm going to have a lot of photos in here, so maybe I'll keep it kind of sparse for now. And the to-do list, I definitely need to clean my house. I have a bunch of stuff in my to-do list in my daily planner. So I might just keep most of all of that in there for now, just so it's all in one spot. Ooh, Ontarians, is that how you say it? Go down to Buffalo to shop. I love Niagara Falls. I mean, I know it's a really touristy place, but the natural beauty of it is so incredible to me. So, Yeah, there's more music opportunities up there. Right now, there's not as much here. I live in the Catskill Mountains. We're in driving distance to New York City. But with COVID, there hasn't been as much work for musicians in New York City, so it's been interesting. Oh, you've been using the Hero's Journey Planner? Oh, that's so great. Did you print out the digital version, or are you filling it in online? Oh my gosh, I love those planners. I've been using mine too, actually, because I'm using mine to plan out my novel. I really want to do NaNoWriMo this year. I've got an idea for a novel that's going to be basically a gift to my baby when he grows up a little bit. It's going to be a novel that's written, you know, those like first chapter books that you read when you're in like 3rd or 4th grade. It's going to be kind of like that. But I've had this idea for a while, and yeah, I want to make it sort of as a gift to him. But anyway, I'm planning out my novel in the Hero's Journal. It's such a nice journal. You found a great PDF reader app? Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, I love devices that feel more like paper. Like, I love my Kindle. I'm kind of obsessed with that. And I don't know if you've seen, I use a phone. I don't use a smartphone. I use a phone like this, and it's got like a paper screen. Or inky screen. I mean, obviously it's not paper, but it's like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't like feeling like I'm on screens all the time. All right. So I guess that's what I'm going to do for this week. And then obviously we have stuff from last week. This is called the Light Phone. Yeah, I've got a video about it, actually. I've got 2 videos about it. I've got the video when I first got it, unboxing it, and then I have a video for the navigation function on it, because basically it's got maps on it. Here, let me see. I don't want to like show anyone's phone numbers online, so I'll show you this. Let's see. Okay, so here's an example. So this just says mom, but those are like texts from my mom. And here, I'll write her a text. We are going to, it takes longer to text on it though, and apple orchard today. But yeah, I enjoy not having a smartphone for like many reasons. We are going to an apple orchard today. So I sent that. And you can also see like, see that right there? That's like, it's a little photo. So that's her sending me a photo. And what happens is it goes to my email. So if someone sends me a photo, then I go to their email. Hey, Jane Jen. Ooh, I don't know. I haven't tried that before. I don't have a stylus to try, but that would be so much easier to text with it for sure. How are you, Jane Jen? Welcome. Okay, so one thought I was going to do is that perhaps I'll actually go ahead and do some planning for the next week, because since I'll be out of town next week, I could kind of like show this as its own video since I won't be able to go live. So KD, you can't, okay, so the apps that it has, here, let me see. Again, I don't want to accidentally show people's phone numbers on screen. Okay, here we go. These are all the apps possible with it. There's phone, alarm, calculator, directions, music, podcasts, and settings. And basically, it doesn't have internet, like you can't search things on it, but you can make it be a hotspot. So if you are on the go and you have your computer or you have some or other kind of tablet or something, you can make this be a hotspot, and it'll use data, but you have to use another device to actually search the internet, if that makes sense. Yes, you can call on it. Basically, yeah, it's like, here, let me show you again. We're talking about the light phone, Jane Jen. I've got some videos on it, but it's basically instead of a smartphone, which I think has improved my like mental well-being so much, not being on a smartphone. Okay, so phone, so this is what you'd use to call people on, and text. So you can call, text, you know, get voicemail, all of that. Alarm clock. You can only set one alarm at a time though, so no snoozing or anything. Calculator, directions, which I like have a video showing how that works, but it's like maps, which is really incredible that this happens. Music, podcasts, and basically you log in online and you can put your music and podcasts on here. Or subscribe to a podcast. It'll automatically show when the podcast has like new episodes on this phone. You don't have to update it online. That makes sense. But yeah, they're really great. My husband uses one too, but he uses an iPhone and a light phone, so he'll go back and forth. I just use a light phone. All right, so I'm thinking I might do, let's see, I wonder if I could get my husband to come up here actually, because I need to know his schedule to be able to make this next week's schedule. I'm going to try giving him a call. Here, I'll demonstrate calling on the light phone. You can see how it works. Okay. I'm calling him. He's not answering. Jane Jen, so yeah, so I do streams. I do 3 streams a week on my channel, but the Plan With Me streams, which I pretty much just, we're about to go on a trip to this cabin, so I made a very simple spread here, and yeah, I'm going to add photos from the cabin onto it. You can see how I kind of use my planners as scrapbooking. But basically, I stream Plan With Me's every single Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. So that's when I started, and usually it's for about an hour. And I do that every Saturday. However, this next Saturday we'll be out of town. So my plan is to film ahead of time and premiere the video this Saturday the 9th, but then after that I'll be doing it every Saturday, so. Oh, Katie, I'm trying so hard. I'm really working as hard as I can to grow it. I really want to be able to make an income from home so I can stay at home with my baby, since, I mean, you know my whole situation with my boss and how she's not my boss anymore, how I quit working for her, and that was kind of a toxic situation. So yeah, I'm trying to make it grow, but like in an organic way, obviously not forcing anything, but I'm hoping that it grows enough to be able to do more readings and, you know, like get donations from readings and all of that. I'm growing a Twitch channel at the same time. So it's going really well though. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, Jane Jen, I also stream on Twitch. So basically, I do a stream every day, except for Mondays. But on Mondays, I usually have a video going up on YouTube. That is like a premiere, and that goes up at 11 a.m. on Mondays. I think the next couple are going to be pick-a-card readings for like tarot cards. And then every day in October, every evening, I've got a video going up at night that's a spooky story time, so like a true ghost story, and I read it, and that's really fun too. So that's what I'm doing in October. But yeah, I'm working really hard, so thanks for noticing, Katie. But yeah, I'm certainly trying to get it to grow. Absolutely. But it's so much fun. Like, I love doing it. So I guess guess maybe I have to film this later because I need to talk to my husband first and find out what the schedule will be for this week. But I'll film this ahead of time so that this can still go up at the same time next Saturday at 10:30 a.m. It'll be probably a premiere, so I can still hang out and chat. But obviously, it's not going to be a live stream. But yeah, this next week I'm going out of town, and then... Ooh, Spooked Podcast and Luminary. Absolutely. Wait, so this is... Here, let me see if I can... This is a good example, too. Light phone dashboard. So I'm going online to my Light phone dashboard. I'm going to see if I can find that podcast on there. Okay. Phone, toolbox, podcasts, add podcast. Okay, so it's called... Oh, Jane Jen, that's totally fine. I'm just so happy that you're here. Spooked. And Luminary. Okay, let's see. Is it called the Spooked Podcast? I'm gonna see what the official name is of it. You have to sub to Luminary to get most out of the episodes. To get most of the episodes. Oh, okay, cool. All right, I'll write that down. I don't know where my notebook is, but yeah, I'll take a note of that. Cool. Thanks, Katie. All right, so I guess that is it for today's stream. I'm going to pre-record this week for next week, and then after that I'll be live again. Oh, 1 second. Hey, Luke.
I missed your call.
Yeah, it's okay. Could you come up here? I want to figure out my schedule for this next week. All right.
Are you live still?
What?
Are you live still?
Yes, I'm live and I'm on the phone with you live. I'll see you soon.
1 second.
Snap Judgment presents Spooked. Okay, perfect. I'm putting that on my computer notes. Okay, cool. Got it. That's so awesome. Thank you, Katie. All right, so yeah, so next I'm going to pre-record this. I'll have that go out next week. And otherwise, I might pop on live from the cabin to do tarot readings, but I'm not going to schedule it just because I'm not sure, you know, what it'll be like there. We'll be there with my in-laws. And then I'll have this go up next week. And otherwise, I'll see you after this next week like normal. So thank you so much for hanging out, Katie. And it's so nice to meet you, Jane Jen. And maybe I'll see you next time, Jane Jen. That would be so fun.
Hey everybody.
My husband is here.
Let's do the schedule.
Oh, perfect, Katie. I'll check out those first then. Thank you so much. I hope that you have a lovely week as well.
I've listened to that podcast. It's really good.
Oh, you have?
Maybe I think we've listened to it together actually.
Oh, you played that? That was what you played in the car?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, you know what? I think I have checked that out then. I do like that a lot. We should listen to it on the way to the cabin.
Sure. Can I send him this?
Yeah, sure. KD says hi.
Hey KD.
All right, I hope that you have a lovely week, both of you, and I'll see you next time. And maybe I'll see you live. I might go live on the cabin, like I said, reading tarot, but we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. But otherwise, I'll see you after this next week. But I hope everything goes really well. It's probably Jasper doing that.
Yeah.
All right, goodbye, friends.